Hey everybody, I'm Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk all about my Traveler's Notebook cover by Chic Sparrow. So this is the A5 size and it is an Odyssey line, which means that it's a Mr. Darcy leather and it's been distressed a little bit on the edges. The stitching isn't quite white anymore. It had a little bit of color added and it was a little bit softer. It did come still pretty stiff, so I needed to roll it, and I actually need to roll it again. It is still pretty stiff, so I will show you how I do that and also how I maintain this leather. So this is the A5 size, like I said. It has 4 pen loops, and I did go ahead and add this pen loop on the side here. Did I call these pen loops? I meant elastics. 4 elastics, and then I purchased a pen loop here. I didn't get any pockets or anything, so it's not a deluxe. Just the white stitching and the pen loop were my only add-ons. Like I said before, it has stiffened up in this cold weather, so I went to roll it some more and then put some leather milk on it. I will go ahead and show you the kind that we use. So this, actually my husband purchased, I'm not sure, years ago, I think, to care for his leather products, and he has been gracious enough to let me use it as well. So we will do this in a second, but first I'm going to go ahead and roll it for you. I usually like to take out this middle elastic, the one that goes across this way, just because it kind of gets in the way. And I have some markings because I didn't realize it and I rolled it right on here and it left a big mark. So what I usually do is start at one of the corners and just kind of, roll it. So I can already tell that it's loosening up quite a bit. It has been a few months since I have done this. So this is my one corner that refuses to, I'm not sure what they call it, but marble or get some texture. So this one, you can see how beautiful it is after rolling it. And these corners did that as well. But this one is my stubborn one, and I'm trying to get it to do the same, but it just will not. I guess you can't really make your leather do what you want. It will just kind of do its own thing. So I just like to kind of move over then to the other corner and just get in with both hands and really just roll, 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 roll. And then I like to flip it over on the other side. Now I was really scared and worried about doing this the very first time. What if I don't like it? What if I ruin it? This is super thick, super hardy leather. You're not going to do anything to harm your Chic Sparrow leather products, so don't worry about that. So then I like to go to the spine and just kind of do the same thing. Roll it one way, make sure I get the middle, and then roll it the other way as well. Okay, really get that middle in there. And this really, when I do this, it really makes it brand new. Especially after we add the leather milk, it will really just help soften it up and it will be so smooth and supple. It's just like it's a new Traveler's Notebook cover. So then I do all of the corners, flip this back over. This got pretty stiff from just holding all my inserts. I love a good floppy leather. So that's done, and then I do like to do the pen loop as well. This is probably the floppiest part now because I use it so much. All right, so now we get into the leather milk. So I will try and find this. He probably got it off of Amazon, but I don't know for sure. I will try and find a link for you if I can. So I just kind of put a little bit on and then just kind of massage it in a little bit. And then I just start and kind of rub it all the way around. So that's probably good for that side. And you can already see, you can see where I've done it and where I haven't. And once it dries, it won't quite, it will go back to the same color that it was, if that makes sense. So then we'll do this side. Make sure we get it all. Okay, so then I usually just let that dry. All right, so I let this dry for about 30 minutes and it's nice and smooth and supple to the touch, and I'm gonna flip it over and I am going to do the same thing. So I'm gonna put a little bit here. Whoa, that was a little bit more than a little bit. That's okay. And then this side, since it has kind of the rough texture on the inside, it isn't as easy to just, you know, do it kind of in a, like a waxing, you know, wax on, wax off. So I kind of more or less just pat it on and then kind of feel where it needs more. There's really no science to this. It's really just helping your leather get conditioned, and especially in these colder months, you don't want it to dry out. It's just, you know, we need lotion for our legs. So, or not just legs, I guess, arms and hands and all of that. So, you know, you need to take care of your leather too. These aren't cheap products, so you want to make sure that you maintain them well. And this, I really like how this corner has more of the like marbly looking. Okay, so I think maybe just a little bit more here. Then I try and get the pin loop so it's not left out. Oh, I didn't really do underneath the strings. That spine is really important. You need to make sure that that isn't left out. Okay, some of these get a little, there we go. Okay, so once you are happy with that, you can just let it dry again, and then you will be ready to put all of your inserts and everything back in your traveler's notebook. All right, so I am really loving how flexible this is now. I can tell it's so much softer. That conditioning really, really helps. And I hope that you will consider doing this if it's not something that you do very often. Maybe you've noticed that your leather is getting harder and you just don't know why. You do need to make sure that you continue to take care of it. So thank you so much for watching. Today's question of the day is I'd love to know what you use down in the comments. Again, I will show you what I use. And again, I will try and find this on Amazon and link it for you in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this content and don't want to miss any more, please consider subscribing. Until next time.